Good morning, my beautiful ladies of Women of Light. Let me talk to you really quick because the Lord just gave me some insight about snakes and how they hiss and the difference of a whisper from Him. And so imagine you're walking in a forest and you begin to hear a hissing sound that sounds like a whisper. Naturally, what one would do was stop and try to figure out where's that sound coming from and what is it. Like it's interesting enough that I would stop and even consider poking around a bit to see what that is. But it's also daunting enough, like, wait a minute, I don't know what that is. Let me not get too close, right? And so when the snake is hissing, it sounds like a whisper. It sounds like right? It sounds like a whisper, like somebody might be trying to get your attention or whatever. But when a snake is actually hissing, a snake is putting out a warning, like you getting a little bit too close. I'm getting a little agitated. You want to back up before you mess around and find out. That's what the snake is saying, right? And so when we have that hissing again, it's soft and it's quiet enough and interesting enough that you might, if it's covered up and you don't see it, you're like, what is that? You might poke around and go see what it is, but it's also daunting enough where you're like, if you might be like, wait a minute, well, let's not get too close, right? And so then you have what we call a whisper, like when somebody's whispering something to you, like talking to you in a hushed tone, right? It sounds as soft as the hissing is, except for in the whisper, there's clarity, right? There's syllables, there's utterances. I'm giving you information. I'm talking, you can understand what I'm saying. But when it's a hissing, there's just a soft, gentle sound that's coming out. And so this is what the enemy is doing. He's using people. There are people in your life who are hissing at you, but it sounds like a whisper. It sounds like it's a sweet, enticing encounter from the Lord. It sounds soothing. It sounds affirming, but they're really hissing at you to keep you at bay so you don't get close up and really uncover, yeah, tabasi, so that you don't really get close and uncover who they really are, right? And so that hissing sounds like those sweet nothings. Oh, it was nothing. I didn't mean that. Well, I do love you and da 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 da. But they're saying that to keep you at bay because they see you're curious and you're trying to uncover what this sound is. They see that you're curious. And so they're telling you things to keep you from getting up close to see their true identity, to see what's really up under the bush. The difference between a hiss and a whisper is that the whisper is clarity. When God is speaking to us, we don't have to second guess or double back and be like, well, God, did you or would you or could you? God is clear and when he gives instruction. Right? He's clear when he says no. He's clear when he says go. He's clear when he says put this here and drop it down and turn it around like this. God is not the author of confusion. In the hissing, there's confusion. The hissing sound, and listen, it sounds enticing, right? It sounds sweet. It's a soft sound. It's not like it's not like a bear or a lion. When they get angry, they roar at you. When they try to intimidate you, they roar at you. The snake hisses. And I think it's very interesting that the enemy showed up in the form of a snake when he came to deceive Eve, whispering, hissing at her. Did God really say that? Playing on her desires, right? So we need to know the difference. We need to know the difference from when the enemy is hissing at us versus when the Lord is whispering and giving us instruction. Because when it is a hiss, it's only sound, it's noise. There's no clarity, there's no direction. It's sound, it's noise, it's appeasing to your flesh. But when the Lord is whispering and giving us instructions, there's clarity in it. So pray for discernment in this season, because I don't want you to be around somebody like that and they just trying to keep you at bay to stop you from uncovering who they really are. The devil is a liar, and we ask God will expose every lying serpent in our life, every lying tongue. Everyone walking around portraying themselves to be an angel of light, but really have ulterior motives or really have malice in their hearts for us. We ask God to expose all of that in Jesus' name. He said, for my people perish for a lack of knowledge. Start paying attention. And don't let your emotions guide you in this season. Let your the word guide you. Let the discernment that the Lord is giving you. Wisdom is the principal thing, the word says. So if there's confusion in any of it, it's not the Lord. And he said, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask for it. If any of you lack wisdom, he said, let him ask for it. And the God in heaven would give it to him. That's good to me. I said, Lord, thank you for showing this. This is crazy because the hissing sounds like a whisper. The hissing sounds it invokes curiosity, but it's really in nature, the snake is hissing to keep you away, to warn you, like, come a little bit closer and you're gonna mess around and find out. But in the natural, in our human nature, I'm hissing to keep you at bay so you don't get close to really uncover who I am. So you don't see my flaws, so you don't see what my true intentions are. I just want to keep you around. I mean, this is crazy. Lord, expose every hissing snake. Expose everyone with the snake of a tongue, oh Lord, in this season. Give us revelation. He said the light come. The light exposes everything in darkness. So let it be so. Y'all have a great Saturday. Talk to you later.